Hello and welcome to Babysteps in Create Studio for part 4. Start with a template. I'm Tony of Tony's Tutorials and we're on version 4.0.7 of Create Studio 4. Now I've just logged in, so we're on the home screen. What I need to do is go just up from the middle and you'll find there is where the start with a template is. So we're going to left click that, and if we go over to the left side you will see templates is already highlighted there and it's on all, so it gives you all categories. As you can see, you've got character explainer, promotional, business, local business. We scroll down using the scroll bar on the right, so left click on that with the left mouse button and hold the left mouse button and drag it downwards, and it'll give you the other ones: local business, YouTube, logo, sting, scroll stoppers and other. They're also listed down here, so you can click on them separately if you wish. Right, so I'll just scroll back up, and as you can see, the character explainer is on the top one. If you click on see all, that just sees all of the character explainer videos, so you can click on there. All of them are character explainer videos all the way down there. Right, so if you want to go back to normal, so you need to click on all over here on the left. Right, that's it. As well as that, if you can see at the end of each category, even though they've got the see all on each one, so you can see all the promotionals, see all of the business ones, they've also got this little arrow here. If you click on the arrow once, you'll see an arrow come here, so if you want to go back, you can go back. Right, this arrow going that way, it scrolls across all the character explainer videos that way. When it gets to the end of this arrow does not disappear. When you get to the beginning, this arrow disappears. Okay, just to let you know. Right, okay, well at the top here you've got a choice of whether you can have horizontal videos, right, so them are the 16:9s, the vertical videos which are 9:16s, which are usually used for mobile phones, etc. And then you've got the 1:1 videos, which are the square videos for like Instagram and that. Right, now if you choose a character or character explainer or a different category like local business for example, and then you press all on here, it does not give you all the categories again. What you need to do is go on all here to get the categories back up, and then go on all here to get all the different sizes. Right, as well as that, here you've got a little favorite button. Right, so if you've clicked any other templates and I thought you liked them and put them as favorites, then when you click on this, it will come up with your favorites here, and you can change it according to whether you want the new, the popular, or them by name. Right, so I haven't done any, so that's why I haven't got any there. Right, if you did, that's what would happen. You'd be able to look there for it. Right, okay, so now I've explained all that, what I'm going to do is go onto a character explainer and show you how to edit it. Right, so I need to go to the scroll bar, left click, hold the left mouse button and scroll down with the mouse until I find it, and it's going to be the one that's got like this character here. It's illustrator one. I'll let you see that. As you can see, there's only two different sizes you can have. I'm having a landscape anyway. I'm just going to start editing by left clicking on there. As you can see, there's quite a bit involved in it, but it's pretty good and I like it, so it'll be useful for me to have that one. So I'm going to change it to basically what I want. Okay, now that's just gone through, so you know what it does. Right, if I hadn't got all the assets for it, it would download resources from the cloud, only because I've got all access. If I've got all access, it might not let you do the template. However, on some occasions it might swap the characters or things that you don't have for characters that you do or are allowed. It might do that, I don't know. I've never not had the all access pass as far as I can remember. It's been a long time since I didn't have it, so I can't remember how it is before then. So If you haven't got the all access pass and you try it, let me know what happens, whether you get restricted and you can't download the template or what. If that's the case, I will show you how to make a template yourself. Alright, in the meantime, let's carry on. So we're going to the playhead and we're going to scrub it along, and as you can see, hi there, I'm Peter. I'm going to change that to Tony. So I've got to click on scene 1 because it's on scene 1 still. So click on the scene 1 on the timeline, and the settings change here, right? So I can change the text here. So I clicked on the text with my left mouse button. I'm going to drag along to cover the whole of Peter, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in my name, Tony. There you go. Right, so that's just changed. All I need to do now is click off the area like that somewhere, and it's okay. Right, now we'll click back on scene 1. As you can see, the text bubble, you can change the colour of it. So you can change the colour from red, orange, yellow, green, dark blue, purple, pink, and a different colour red. So I'm going to put it back to blue though, because I like blue myself, so that's okay. I think that'll be fine for me. Right, so I don't need to do any more with that really, but if say you wanted to change a character, we'll show you on the scene 1 because it's just as easy to do it there as any of the others. So what I need to do is just knock that off first, and then I'm going to click on the scene. You can either open group here, or you can open group by double clicking on the scene. I'm going to double click on the scene this time just to show you. Just double left click, and then it's gone into that group, but that group is just the animation. Look, if you click on the dotted line there going across, click on that, it comes up with the animation. It says properties is scale, and the easing is linear. So if you need to know that, it's in and out on the linear as well. So if you needed to know that, you could check that and see where it's gone to, all the way across to the end of that particular part, and we'll show you what happens with that, what's actually happening. All it is the background is coming out a bit. That's all it is. Okay, right, well, all the things in the background is coming out, including the character a little bit. Right, so it's just bringing it outward. Okay, so that's all that animation is, right? But the actual set is another group, because as you can see, it says open group. So I could double click it there, or I could open group. I'm going to open group this time to show you that both work the same. Right, now we've opened that group. There is the words, the text that's coming up. You can say that this one's the text. As you say, look, comes out like that, and there's the thing to send it off. That's an animation too, but that's a motion animation there front. The back end is made animation from here, add animation. Right, now the character, if you want to change the character, you can do that by clicking on the rocket here and go to characters. There's a character there, and I've got this one already downloaded from the cloud, which is the groom, which would be an ideal character to replace it for, because he looks pretty smart. So we'll do that one, just put him in front. Right, I'm just going to put that in front like that, and I'm going to change his wave to something else like happy, for example, for the groom. And I'm going to do something with this. I'm just going to delete that character for a minute. Let's just make sure I've just got that one. Delete. Right, so now let's have a look at this from the beginning. Pull that way, and then put it across a little bit more. I want to stretch it out a little bit if I can. That's it. Right, so if we wanted to change the character or anything like that, that's what we do. We'd have to replace him manually, unless it gives you the option to. Right, so that's what I've done, but I'm not going to do that. I want the other character, to be honest. So to to put it back to where it was, we need the undo buttons. Right, the undo buttons is over here on the right, just under the robot. You got two arrows here which are bent. The bent one to the left is the one we need to undo. The other one's to redo. Okay, so just click on it, click on it, click on it, click on it several times until we get our original character back on. Then all we need to do is right click on the one that we, first of all we need to get off it, click an open area just to stop them both being selected, then right click and click delete. If I had clicked while it was both selected, the both would have gone. So we've got to be careful now. I do that so many times, it's unbelievable. You know, it does do your editing after a bit when they're both selected at the same time. So that's back to where it was, right? Now, to get out of the group and the scene, you just go back to the main menu to finish. And that's all right with that one. We're going on to the next one, which is I'm a professional illustrator. I don't want that. I'm an amateur videographer. That's what I'm going to put on instead. Right, so I'll get that over there. I'm going to pull this onto here, and I want to put I'm an, and then I need to go to professional illustrating, change them. So what I've done is got to the P, in front of the P, and then left clicked, dragged along until I got to the end of it, just to select it all. And then I'm going to put amateur, and then enter, and then videographer, like that. Okay, so that's, I like that as it is, but I might want to change its position so that it's left aligned rather than like that. And I might want to put capitals in because it's got a capital I, but I might want to put all the capitals on the end of each word. Right, to do that I'm going to click into text, and I'm just going to go to the format here and do that. Right, and do that. Right, so align to the left and big T little t, click on there, and that's what you got. Right, and I like it like that. That's pretty good. I prefer it that way. And you can change the text bubble to blue as well, so it matches up with the other one that you had before. Maybe a little lighter than that. Okay, so there you go. So I've changed it a bit. If, as well as that, if you change the character on scene 1, it wouldn't change the character on scene 2. So you'd have to change the character on scene 2 as well. So you'd have to go in, open the group, click inside the group again, then find the character there and change and take him off and put another character in. That's what you'd have to do, the same as what you did with the first one. Okay, and you'd have to do that with scene 3 as well. I've done enough there of what I want. I only wanted to do that. Now let's go to scene 3. Now scene 3 there, I'm just going to double click it just to go into the group. I didn't need to do that. I need to go back out, sorry. I've got over excited then. I needed to just go to the top text on the scene while the scene's selected and change logo. So I'm going to cover logo by the same method and change it to videos. I can help you to create your videos. That makes sense, yeah. So there you go. And the next bit, so I've done that bit. I could change this, but I don't want to bother with that too much. Not worth bothering with that. I'm going to bother with the next bit because I want to show you something important. So the next bit here comes up. It should say it says my works there. You can change that to say something else. So I'm going to put my video creations. There you go, my video creations. And then I'm what I'm going to show you now is, before I show you this, because I want to replace this, but if I replace it, you ain't going to understand what I'm doing. What I need to do is first go to media folder, right up here in the left corner. I'm going to go to global, and I'm going to add something just to show you something first. This is a video I'm just adding on. Now I'll play the video just to show you that it's actually a video moving, right? See, like that, good, like that, right? Now I'm just going to delete that, and I'm showing you this for a reason. I'll show you in a minute, and you'll understand in a sec. So let's go back to the beginning one, right? Click on there. I'm going to replace this image, and I'm going to try and replace it with a video. So I've got to go to global where my video was. Oh, it's not showing it. Why isn't it showing it? It will only place an image with an image. Will only replace an image with an image, right? So you go onto an image like this, replace it with that, but that's not in right position. So you'd have to go into the group to find. You have to go in there, and then you'd have to realign that image. So you'd have to find the image and sort it out and do a lot of messing about with it just to get it to work. So you'd have to mess about with this a lot, like so, and then you'd have to pull it in a bit, maybe, if you could. Still done it wrong there. Right, I need to do that. Okay, so you'd have to do that, possibly, and maybe bring it down a little touch, then do that. Right, so that would be within the parameters of what you're trying to do. Okay, now go back to main timeline. So I've had to go into the group anyway just to get that up like that, right? Because it wasn't the right size for that particular mask, right? So as you can see, it comes up right now, but I don't want that. I want a video, right? So if I want a video, how am I going to do? I'm still going to have to go into the group. So double click on it, go down to where it says the image there, double click on that. It's gone too far down. It's messing about now. Okay, double click on that, go where it says image there, and then what I'm going to have to do is click on my global video and drag it on to the scene, push it across to where I want it to begin with, and then I need to remove the image like so. Delete that. Then this one, I need to select it, click on these arrows here to fit within. Then as you can see in the corners, they've got these little circles with dots on. All I need to do is grab hold of one and bring it in so that it turns the corner to a curved corner, right? Make sure it covers those areas, but only just, right? Now we go back to the timeline, and you see that's fitted in there. My video creation, so we'll go there and show you the video. Then we go to the next one and do the same with that one. So click on that one, second video, double click on it, swung down then, sorry, keeps doing that, getting a bit of bother with it. Double click that, and there's the image. We need to change that with the new video, so we go to next video, bring that in, do the same with this video, swing it back, click on it, make it the right size, and pull the circle in to cut the edges off like that. Then remove the other image. Oh, click both on them. I've done that so many times, it's unbelievable. Let's pull that back on and do that again, sorry, and just bring it in a little bit like that. That should be fine. Okay, right, so done that. So let's go through and see where we're at. We've got the first one, second one, and the third one. Click on it, double click. There's the other one, so we just double click that, find the image there. Yeah, we go to media, global, and we want to put this one on. Just put that one on. Right, so put that on, move it across, click on it, make sure it's the right size, and then pull in till we get to the level of the where the curvature of the corners are, and then delete the other one. So sometimes you might have both of them selected. Click a separate area where there's nothing on it, and then click on the thing you want to delete. So right click to delete and select the delete button. Right, that's it. So all three of them have done now, so we're nearly done with all of this. As you can see, we'll go to the beginning and show you my video creations. Not really my video creations, but it's just an example of what you could do. And then the last bit is coming back onto your social media. So now what we need to do is just change the social media, which is pretty easy to do, because all it is, you get down to the end here, click on there, and it gives you, oops, it's gone again. I didn't mean to do that then. I must have accidentally double clicked. I only wanted to click it once. So I'm just trigger happy on my mouse button. Never mind. I'll just put Tony's music on them. Right, so just change that to Tony's music. I would put Tony's tutorials, but that would be too long for this. Say. Right, so you can click on there, and what I've done is I've selected it, and what I'm going to do is press Control and C to copy, and then click on the next one, Control and V to paste. If you've got Apple, then you'd use Command and V to paste, and Command and C to copy. Okay, well that's what you do. So that's that done, and that's it. You're done with that. The only thing you need to do now is say at the end, you might want to add at the very end of this something like a motion, fade out, sorry, out, fade out. Right, so ends up fading out at the end, like that. Right, that's what I would do anyway. As well as that, you might want to change the sound if you think it's too loud or something like that. As well as that, you might want to add your logo. So say you want to add a logo like my Tony's Tutorials logo, so I could click on that there, just drag it on, left click on it, so it shows the boundary box, and you resize it to the size you want by holding on one of the boundary box nodes and sliding in, holding it with the left mouse button, and put it where you want it to be. And it gives you different allowances on it. You can change the scale that way. You can change its opacity as well, so make it look semi-see-through like that. So you could use it for watermark as well then, right? Or you can add your own watermark, like so. Go to global here, import media, and I've got to look for me stuff on G. It's on my YouTube assets. Where is it? YouTube channel assets, Tony's Tutorials, and there's my watermark logo. And I'll put that on in a minute. Hopefully it should be on there in a sec. It's imported, as you can see. I've got a lot of stuff on here, so it might take a bit of time to edit. Got it. Now just put it down there somewhere. I can make it smaller. Oops, I've just moved the wrong thing. Put that back. Where's my logo? There it is. Oh, there's my watermark, I mean. Put it down down here so where it can be seen. As you can see, it's semi see-through already, and that's it. So you've done that, and all you need to do now is just drag them along to the length of the video. Could have dragged them both together, but I didn't, so doesn't matter. It's not that hard anyway. So, and then at the end you can put fade outs on them to fade them out near the end at the same time as the other, if you want to make it look match like sort of thing. So we go to that one and do motion out first, fade out. Same with that one. Motion out first, fade out. Okay, so that's faded out on all of them now. So when it gets to the end, they'll all fade out together. Yeah. Okay, so that's how you do that. Once you've done it and you're happy with what you got, you can do save it as project, whatever project you want, videographer, right, just put videographer, and I want to save that to my desktop, so click on desktop first, save it there. Once you've saved it, you're allowed to publish it then, so go to publish, standard. I'll usually leave this as it is and just click on select. So you've got to select your output file, so just change to, and then put GRIPHER on the end of there, and then just press save. So now it should come up and start saving the video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it while it's doing that, because it might take a while. It might only take a short while, but we'll see. Okay, that's saved. I can open the folder, or open the file. So let's just open the file and let's see how it worked. Okay, so that was pretty good, and I've showed you how to even render a video and everything there, so that was pretty good. Right, you can open the folder as well if you want to, and you'll find it in here. It'll be the one that's selected, I think. Should be. It is. Can't see it. There you go. It just says, it shows you. You can't always be right. It's here somewhere. I can't see it now. There it is. Yeah. Usually, if you don't press the play, it's usually showing it as selected like that. Right. So, but there you go. Right. So that's how you do it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to Tony's Tutorials. Tony's Music is one of my other channels, but I don't use that one as much as I used to, because I used to do a lot of clarinet and flute playing, but I had a problem with a pneumonia vaccine which stopped me from playing it for a bit. I'm still struggling to get used to playing it again now, so I might do it in the future, but there you go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway, and if you did, please take care and have a good day. Bye bye.